This podcast is hosted by RPP.
If you are easily spooked, creeped, or offended, this might not be the podcast for you.
Hey guys, it's Gemma from I Think My Fridge is Haunted. Welcome back. This is just a really short video with some points that I've just been writing on my phone. It's 5 things that don't make sense to me in the mushroom trial. Let me know in the comments if these points are also sitting a bit weird with you too. The first point that doesn't sit right with me is the leftovers. Why would a mum give leftovers to her kids that she knows are probably tainted? If those kids' family members, 4 of them are in hospital or at least at home very, very ill, and they must have communicated this to them, we all ate the same lunch, be careful, but she still gave the kids the leftovers. What is up with that? And the only thing that I can think of is this, it takes us back to that theory of meal 1, meal 2. She made 2 meals. One was poisoned, one was not poisoned. So when she tells police, I gave the kids leftovers, technically she can justify that in a way that is true. They did eat leftovers, but not from the lunch that she prepared for Dawn and Gail and Heather and Ian. That leads me on to point 2. If you're making a beef Wellington, you chop up all the mushrooms and put them into a big bowl and you make that mushroom paste. It doesn't make sense that all of those death cap mushrooms went into that paste but only infected 4 people out of the 7 that ate from it. The only thing I can come up with is that she made mushroom paste in 2 separate bowls. Because if she had foraged for these mushrooms, dehydrated them all together, rehydrated them, chopped them all up, put them into one big bowl, chance tells us they will be equally distributed throughout that meal. There's no way that 4 of the people that ate that meal got extremely ill and 3 didn't. It doesn't make sense. She must have had 2 bowls, one with the poison mushrooms and one without. Mushrooming. If she is so interested in having her kids do interesting activities all the time, going flying, she plays Lego with them, she plays Monopoly with them, who knows what else, why didn't she make a day out of going mushrooming? Why didn't she say, let's go out mushrooming and I'll show you which ones are the good ones and which ones are the bad ones? Why didn't she make a day of it? She seems like the type of person who would, but she didn't. And that leads me on to my next point, the constant lies. Let's go through some of the lies that she has told so far that we know are lies. The dehydrator, that one that she didn't know anything about. The cancer, the one that's been proven she didn't have. Telling Dr. Stewart that she took the leftovers to the ER, unless she's referring to the paramedics who took the leftovers with them in the ambulance that she was already in. I guess you can justify that in a way. Telling the doctor that it was usual to have her in-laws at her home for lunch, when it clearly wasn't. And of course, the Asian grocer. We have to ask ourselves, is she a trustworthy person? Can you trust someone who's proven themselves over and over again to be a liar? And the 5th point that doesn't sit right with me. Simon and Erin have been separated since 2015. That's 10 years. Why aren't they divorced? Is there some kind of inheritance that Erin's hoping to get by staying married to Simon? Could that be a motive? Leave your comments in the comments below or visit us on Instagram at I Think My Fridge is Haunted. We'd love to hear from you. Till next time, be creepy, but don't be a creep.
Beyond the Shadows podcast. In the darkest corners of our universe lie spaces where even the light won't go.
Places where terror and the unknown lurk, always waiting.
Join Ryan and Scott on the Beyond the Shadows podcast as we pull back the curtain and peer into the darkness.
We'll examine hauntings, true crimes, mysteries, UFOs, exorcisms, reincarnations, mysteries, and all things dark.
Join us as we go beyond the shadows